Hi beautiful friends, welcome to your Earth Element Yoga Flow for grounding. This Vinyasa Flow class is a strong yet very mindful and calming practice. We want to feel our legs, bring some strength into the body, feel our connection to the ground, and with that practice our presence. We bring the energy out of the busy mind down into the body and into the here and now. You do not need any specific props for this class. If you have blocks at home, if you have a blanket, you can use it. Otherwise, I will show you everything without the props. Let's get started. We want to begin in a comfortable upright seat. You could be sitting on the heels, or maybe you want to sit with the legs crossed, maybe even on some support, whatever feels most comfortable for you, so you can really relax and arrive. For the activation of our earth element in our body, we'll bring the tip of the ring finger and the tip of the thumb together with very gentle pressure. This gesture is called Prithvi Mudra, and it translates from Sanskrit into the gesture of earth. So place the back of your hands, once you have assumed your hand mudra, on the knees or on the thighs, depending on how you're sitting, in a way that allows you to relax the arms so they're not pulling on the shoulders, and you can take a moment to settle in. I invite you to close the eyes if that's comfortable. And if you prefer to keep the eyes open, then take a moment to withdraw from the screen. Let your gaze rest on the ground, softening the eyes, the muscles of the face. And withdraw yourself from everything that is happening around you. Begin to perceive your body in space. And bring your attention to the areas of the body that are touching the ground. Maybe your feet or your shins, your sits bones. And make a very conscious connection. Like you're building a stable foundation for your seat. And from that stable foundation, you can grow a bit taller. Allow the spine to lift. Invite a certain wakefulness into your posture without any rigidity, without any pressure. And then simply begin to observe your breathing. For now, there is no need to change your breath or control it in any way. Simply observe how it flows in and out of your nostrils, very smoothly, very gently. Allow this natural rhythm of your breath to calm you down, to ground you in this moment. As you always return with your attention back to the breath, whenever you find yourself drifting off in thought. And then go ahead and take a bit of a deeper breath in through your nose. Gently side out through the mouth. Again, deeper breath in. And releasing breath out. One more time, inhale through the nose. Softly side out. And go ahead and join your palms together in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. And you can bow your forehead down to the fingertips to take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Maybe it is simply to be present today, to focus on what's happening in the here now, but maybe there is something specific, something you want to cultivate, a quality, an idea that you want to invite more of. So anytime you feel distracted throughout this class, you can always come back to your intention. And then when you're ready, open the eyes, keep the gaze soft. And then find your way into a tabletop position. Maybe you can roll over the low legs, or maybe you come over one side. Spread out the fingers nice and wide under the shoulders. Arrange your knees under the hips, and maybe tuck the toes under to stretch the feet. And then for a moment, really take your attention into the palms and feel the ground underneath the hands. I heard a teacher once said, the way you touch the ground is the way you meet the present moment. So do everything with particular attention today. As you exhale, you want to press into a rounded cat stretch. Draw the navel in, bring the chin in, tailbone down. And as you inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the heart, gently curve the back. We'll take a moment to warm up the spine. Exhale, round, press away from the ground, open the back body. And inhale, open up the chest, lift the tailbone, and lift the throat just a bit, or the chin rather. Exhale, round the back. And inhale, open the chest. Invite a certain calmness into all of your movements today. Exhale, round, last time. And then inhale, come into a neutral spine. On the exhale, draw the navel a bit in. Lift your knees off the ground as you tuck the toes under. We'll just stay for 2 breaths, really activating the body. Once again, grounding down through the hands, through the balls of the feet. Another inhale. And on the exhale, bring the knees down. On the inhale, reach the right arm up, open up the chest. On the exhale, guide the right arm underneath the left arm, thread it underneath, hover the right shoulder just above the ground without laying down. Press into the left hand as you inhale, pull the right arm back up, open up the chest. And exhale, once again, thread it underneath, fluid movements. One more time, pull it out, inhale. And exhale, bring it down, and this time we'll stay. Lay down on the right shoulder blade, on the right side of your head, your temple, in a way that allows the neck to relax. And either you keep the left hand grounded where it is, or you walk the fingertips forward and open up the side body a bit more. Allow for the slow start of this practice to warm up the body, to arrive in the present, and do not let yourself be rushed by your thoughts. Take one more breath here. And then slowly bring the left hand back under the shoulder, press the hand into the ground. On the inhale, pull the right arm back up, open up the chest. And on the exhale, ground the hand down. Good. Inhale, reach the left arm up, second side. Exhale, guide it underneath the right arm. The arm bends. We're hovering the left shoulder just above the ground. Press into the hand strongly. Inhale up. Exhale, thread it and twist. One more. Inhale. And exhale. This time we stay, lay down on the left shoulder, on the left temple. Right hand can stay here for stability, or you slowly walk the right hand forward, maybe stay on the fingertips, open the right side body. Good. Take another full breath here. And slowly bring the right hand back down, press it into the ground. Inhale, reach the right, left arm up. And exhale, bring the hand down, point the toes, send the hips back, child's pose, balasana. Reach the arms forward, give some space to the belly. You can open the knees, so you can really sink down to the ground. Feel the points of the body that are touching the ground. Feel the stability this gives you. Take one more breath here and take a mental note of the child's pose, so you can come back here anytime you want to take a rest throughout this class. Keep the arms nice and long as you look forward. Lift the hips without changing position of hands or knees. Tuck the toes and then send the hips back and up into your first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we'll take a moment to pedal the legs. You can alternately send the heels down towards the ground, lengthening the back of the legs. Generously bending the knees, maybe guide them from side to side to bring some movement into the hip joints, into the low back. Softly release the neck. We'll take a full breath, inhaling onto the tiptoes. Exhaling, bending the knees more, pressing the belly towards the thighs. Again, inhale, try and lengthen the arms more, the spine. Exhale, maybe bring the heels closer to the ground. Any amount is fine. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly come forward into a plank pose. Exhale, bring knees, chest and chin to the ground. The hips stay up. Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, slide forward into a cobra, Bhujangasana. Roll the shoulders back, press the tops of the feet down. Exhale, tuck the toes, press the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up into a three-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists without stepping through. Engage the core. Slow movements. Inhale, controlled back up into your three-legged dog. Exhale, this time, big step forward in between the hands. Strong legs. Inhale, reach the upper body up. High lunge. And stay for your exhale, soften the shoulders. Really activate the legs. Inhale, grow a bit taller. Exhale, guide the hands back down. Left hand stays. Inhale, swim the right arm forward and up. High lunge, twist. Good. Inhale, open the chest a bit more. Exhale, feel the strength in your legs. Inhale here. Exhale, ground the right hand down. Inhale, step into your plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down to the ground. Inhale, slide forward, cobra, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg, inhale, guide it up. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, big step forward, bring the shoulders along. Strong legs, inhale, and then lightly stand up. Exhale, ground down into your pose. And the strong legs, inhale. Exhale, guide the hands down to frame the front foot, right hand stays. Inhale, swim the left arm forward and all the way up. And then again, stay here, maybe sink the hips a bit lower. Inhale, pull the left shoulder back. Stay for an exhale, right hand is active, grab into the ground, inhale here. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Inhale, step into your plank pose. And exhale, this time try in one piece, maybe use the knees, but without curving the back this time. Hips and heart arrive at the same time. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come into the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, take many or two big steps to the top. And exhale, soften into your forward fold. Give into gravity. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lift the hips, head is heavy, knees can still be soft. Last time, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. You stand up, inhale, reach the arms up over side, gather loads of breath and energy. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart and next to the body for your mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a breath here, roll the shoulders up. And back and down, really ground down through the feet. Inhale, bring the arms up over side. Exhale, flow all the way down. Inhale, half lift, long back. Listen, exhale, sit the hips back a lot. Feel the feet on the ground, feel the core, and then inhale, come up into your chair pose. Stay for the exhale, draw the low belly in. Again, inhale here. Exhale. Shift the weight onto the left foot. Inhale, stand up, bring the right knee up to your chest. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Warrior 3, bring the right leg up behind you. Take your time. Knees can be bent at first, and then inhale, straighten your legs. Right toes are pointing down. Strengthen the core as you exhale, pull the shoulders back. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bend the left leg. Step the right foot all the way back for your high lunge. Strong legs. Inhale, high lunge. Stay for the exhale, sink deeper into the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, open up for warrior 2, arms to the side, back heel down, hips open up. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, find stability in the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg, keep a tiny bend in the knee. Exhale, pull yourself forward and down for triangle pose. Left hand onto the shin, or maybe back of the foot, but pull a bit up. Keep pulling the feet towards each other on the mat so you can really feel the inner thighs working. Pull the right arm higher so you can feel the core working and feel all the strength in the body, the stability in this pose. We take another breath. Look down to the ground. Inhale, bring the upper body up. Exhale, open both feet for goddess. Sit low, hands together in front of the heart. Feel free to arrange the feet if you need to. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sit a bit lower. Feel the legs. This time, take the arms over side. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, sit lower. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up, straighten the legs. Listen, exhale, high lunge. We lift the back heel and swim the arms up and forward. Ground the hands down as you exhale. Inhale into your plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way, or maybe now half for chaturanga. Take your time. Inhale, choose your cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a grounding breath in. Releasing breath out. Inhale into the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. You can walk, step, or hop for your half forward fold, top of the mat. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, come to standing, reach the arms over side. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart and release for mountain pose. Inhale, bring the arms over side, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, fold all the way down, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Listen, sit the hips back, exhale, draw the low belly in, inhale into your chair pose, Utkatasana. We stay for the exhale, bring the tailbone down. One more, feel all that strength, energy in the legs, connection to the ground. And then on your inhale, stand up, bring the left knee up to the chest. Exhale, hands together in the heart, in front of the heart. Slowly send the left leg out behind you for warrior three. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, flex the back foot, toes are pointing down. Keep your patience, your ease. And if you lose stability, then just take it easy. Take a breath, start over. Just keep your calmness, your groundedness. Slowly bend the right leg, step the left foot all the way back. Reach up for high lunge on your inhale. Sink a bit deeper into the pose as you exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior two. Right knee points forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sit a bit lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Keep a tiny bend in the knee, thighs are active. Exhale, pull yourself forward and down, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Again, try not giving all the way into gravity, but lifting up. Pull the feet towards each other, feel the inner thighs, the pelvic floor. Draw the navel in, feel the core open up the chest. One more breath. And then look down to the ground. Slowly come up, inhale. Open the feet for goddess. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Maybe you need to adjust the feet. Make sure you can open the legs wide. Inhale, bring the arms over side. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Maybe sit a bit lower. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Really feel your legs working. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, release the back heel, swing the left arm forward, high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, ground the hands down. Inhale, plank pose. And exhale, choose, use the knees or go without, chaturanga, half or all the way. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in. Soft breath out. Inhale, come onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, find your way to the top of the mat for half forward fold. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, come to standing, reach the arms up all the way. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up, bring the right knee up to your chest. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart and start guiding the knee outwards. Flex your foot and then place the ankle on top of the left knee. And for now, stay here, bring the knee out. Take another inhale here. And then as you exhale, sit the hips back like you do for chair pose and find this figure four shape here in your standing balance. And just observe all these little movements your feet do or your standing foot does to balance you out. And if you fall or if it wobbles, it's all okay. It's just about how we meet these instabilities, how we deal with them. We take it easy, we find our connection back to the ground, find ourselves back into the present. Take a deep breath. You can stay here or maybe bring the fingertips onto the ground, or if you have blocks, you can use blocks. Lift the hips and fold over your standing leg. Let the head be heavy. Standing leg can be rather bent or straight, whatever your practice allows for today. Let's take another full breath here. And then slowly bend the standing leg, engage the core. We come out as we got in, hands together in front of the heart. Lift the right leg up to the chest, and then either take a little break or come straight into your warrior three. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly bend the left leg, step the right foot all the way back. High lunge as you inhale, sweep the arms up. And then with a lot of control, slowly bring the right knee down to the ground. You may want to cushion it with a blanket or flip your mat. Inhale here. Sink a bit deeper as you exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, ground the hands down. Maybe use blocks if you have them. Inhale, push the hips back. You can bring the hands closer if that's easier. Draw the belly in and fold in over the left leg. Again, inhale, lift the heart. Draw the belly in, exhale. We stay here for another breath. Inhale. Release, exhale. On the inhale, look forward. On the exhale, bend the leg, plant the hands just around the foot, and then shift the weight forward. Pull the right knee onto the outside of the left ankle and sit back into a twisted seat. Now, if your hips are not coming to the ground or your sits bones, you can sit on something, or option to extend the left leg out in front of you. Whatever works for you. Use the right arm to sit taller, reach the left arm up, and then twist over to the left side. Left fingertips land behind you just softly. And then again, find the connection to the ground. Feel the sits bones as they're touching the ground. And take that stability, that connection to grow taller. Good. The more stability we have, the more free we actually feel to move. So this applies to your asana practice and to life. If you have a stable foundation, it makes it easier to try some things, to explore, and to express yourself. Take another breath here. On your next inhale, come back to the center. And on your next exhale, take a gentle twist to the opposite side, counter stretch. Good. Bring the hands behind you to slide the shins in front of each other. Take a bit of momentum, roll over the feet, or you can come over one side. You can go through a vinyasa here if you want, or you step back into your downward facing dog. This is what we need. Take your 2 or 3 breaths, either in movement or in stillness, but with a lot of mindfulness. And then slowly make your way to the top of the mat as you inhale. And fold down as you exhale. Come to standing, reach the arms overside all the way up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Take one grounding breath here. And then lift your left knee off the ground. Bring the knee out to the side, flex the foot, and then bring the ankle on top of the right knee. And for now, only bring the knee out. So you push the hips forward, you feel the hips opening, and balance is a bit harder with a straight leg, but just stay here for a moment. And then slowly sit back like you would for a chair pose. Any amount is fine, but actually, the further you sit back, the easier the balance gets. And we stay in the balance just a little longer. And then you can either stay here, or you can try and find the ground or your blocks with the fingertips. Thinking half lift as you inhale. And then you can slowly fold over the standing leg. And again, standing leg can be bent or rather straight. No need to press through the knee. Head is heavy. Keep breathing. And slowly bend the leg, look forward, engage the core, hands together in front of the heart. We'll slowly stand up, pull the left knee up, either take a rest or bring it right back out and behind you for your warrior three. Take an inhale here. And then slowly bend the right leg, step the left foot all the way back. High lunge as you inhale. Slowly ground the left knee down as you exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, sink deeper into the hips. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the ground or onto the blocks. Inhale, push the hips back, right leg goes rather long, knee can be bent. And exhale, fold down. Wave the heart forward as you inhale, think half lift. And exhale, fold. Stay, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the knee, plant the hands. Shift the weight forward, inhaling, sliding the left knee onto the outside of the right ankle. And on the exhale, sit back in between the heels. Now try and bring your right hip down. Left arm wraps around the right leg. Right arm goes up and you bring the right hand out behind you. If that didn't quite work, option to bring the left leg out for your twisted seat. Once you're there, in whichever variation, find a resting point for your eyes or close the eyes. Come back into your breath, back into your body. Yourself calm down with every exhale. Connecting back to this earth quality of safety, stability. On your next inhale, come back to the center. On the exhale, take a gentle counter twist. Bring the hands behind you to release. Slide the shins in front of each other. Roll over your feet. You could go for your last vinyasa here, or you simply step back into your down dog. You have 2 or 3 breaths to either flow or rest in stillness. And then slowly, from wherever you are, walk your feet towards the center of the mat. Keep the knees very soft as you bring the hands in, and you arrive in a very, very soft forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, sway a bit from side to side. Head is very heavy. Feel the energy flowing down towards the earth. Allow your exhales to become a bit longer. And then bring the fingertips onto the ground. Knees can be bent. Heel toe your feet apart. Toes are pointing rather outwards, and then make your way down into a squat pose, Malasana. Feel free to use any props under the heels or under the hips. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Pull the shoulder blades back. Allow the tailbone to sink down to the ground as you equally reach up with the crown of your head towards the sky. Find a long energetic line in your spine. Press your knees gently against the elbows. You can feel the legs, the inner thighs activate. Stay for 2 more breaths. And then you release the hands, fingertips behind you so you can sit down in a very gentle way. Bring the soles of the feet together and bring the feet quite a bit away from you. You want to pull out the flesh from your seat so you can feel your sits bones on the ground. Your feet can be opening, kind of like an open book. And then we'll fold forward. And I really want to encourage you to not grab your feet or ankles, but keep the hands open and a gesture of release, of surrender, and slowly fold in over the legs. If this feels very intense for the hips, you can bring something underneath the knees. This feels very intense for the spine, you can bring something underneath your forehead or chest, or you can also decide to look forward. Either way, do not put any pressure, but instead just allow yourself to give in to gravity, moving closer to the earth on your exhales without any pressure, simply as a result of letting go of any resistance. If your mind drifts off, then feel the areas of the body that are touching the ground.
Bring your attention back into the body, into the presence. Or remind yourself of your intention for today. Good. Let's take another deep breath in through the nose. Softly sigh out through the mouth. And to release the pose, maybe you want to press the hands into the ground to have a bit of support as you sit back up. Bring your hands underneath the knees to guide them together in a very gentle way. Maybe take the feet a bit wider, lean onto the hands and let the knees drop from side to side a couple of times, releasing any tension. And then make sure you sit in about the center of the mat. You can keep your hands behind you right away to slowly lay down on the back. And as you arrive on the back, bring one knee after the other up to the chest. Rock a bit from side to side as you grab a hold of your shins. And then from here, you can either grab the outside edges of your feet for happy baby. If your low back comes off the ground, maybe grab the ankles or maybe behind the knees. So once again, you can really connect to the ground with the whole spine. So low back is touching, upper back is touching, shoulders are pulling down, head and neck is relaxed, face is soft, and maybe you want to rock a bit from side to side. And this calming rhythm. Good. And then from here, slowly bring the soles of the feet together, bring the outer edges back to the ground, and once again find that kind of butterfly shape that we just did in sitting. Allow the knees to soften down. Maybe place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, and allow the shoulders to soften down towards the ground. Head is heavy, pelvis is heavy. We take an inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And an exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale naturally. Exhale naturally. And ease any effort, return to your natural breathing pattern and simply observe how that feels now. And then either stay this way if this is a very comfortable posture for you, otherwise use your hands to bring the knees together. To any last releasing stretches, maybe you want to drop the knees from side to side if that feels soothing. And then stretch out on the mat for Shavasana. Extend your legs, arms next to the body, palms facing up once again. And this gesture of surrender, feet are dropping out to the sides. Maybe take a deeper breath in through the nose. Side out through the mouth. Release any breath control and let the body heavily sink down into the ground. Heels are heavy and the calves. The pelvis is heavy, the shoulders, the arms, and the head. Your whole body feels comfortably warm, relaxed, and heavy. And you know that you're in a safe space to fully release just for a few moments of rest, of calmness, of groundedness. and slowly begin to deepen the breath again. And bring small movements back in small places. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Maybe circle the wrists, the ankles. You can bring the feet together, arms overhead. Give yourself a big stretch and a deep breath. And then step your feet on the ground as you bend your knees and roll onto one side. And just for a moment, stay here, maybe with the eyes closed. Simply observing how you feel after your grounding, earth, element, asana practice. How does the breath feel? What's the atmosphere in your mind now? And press the hands into the ground, slowly sit up in a mindful way. Finding an upright seat one last time, maybe with the legs crossed or sitting on the heels, and maybe you can even keep the eyes closed. You can rest the hands on your legs, or maybe assume Prithvi Mudra one more time. Ring finger and thumb meet for gentle pressure, once again activating the earth element. You can bring the attention one more time to the areas of the body that are touching the ground, and you can imagine how you're growing roots down into the earth that stabilize you, that nourish you, that give you a feeling of security, of safety. You can always come back to this image, to this sensation of connectedness whenever you feel very agitated in the mind, when you feel worry, doubt, insecurity. And connect back to your earth element. Join your palms together for Anjali Mudra as a gesture of appreciation, of gratitude. Maybe think back to your intention one last time as a reminder, and maybe as a resolve to bring this intention with you off the yoga mat into your daily life. Express some gratitude for the teachings and the practice of yoga and the opportunity to practice together today. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel calm and connected and really grounded and feel your earth element. If you have the time, please leave me a comment. I would love to know how you felt about this practice, and also how you like the other elemental flows, and whatever you would love to see in the next video, so I can improve and we can practice together again very soon. Have a lovely day. Check out my resources, my teacher training, my retreats. I hope to see you again soon.